maybe some of these things will help you. And in my opinion, something that is super helpful for someone getting started is doing workouts that don't take as long, right? So you're kind of meeting yourself in the middle. We like to push full body workouts almost all the time. And especially for someone that doesn't have a lot of time, because if you do full body, you're going to have a more effective, more well-rounded workout each time, right? And you don't have to work out as often. We don't really recommend body part splits until you're at least working out 4 or 5 days a week consistently. That almost gives you the ability to start, doing some kind of like chest one day, back another day, arms another day, legs another day. Until you work out 4 or 5 days a week consistently, you shouldn't even consider that. Full body workouts are going to get your heart rate up higher. They're going to allow you to hit your muscles more often over time to get the total volume up. The most recent data is telling us that, what you do at one time and during one day, during one workout is not as important as how much you do over a period of time. So we like to look at your total amount of volume over a week. And oftentimes doing full body workouts will actually allow you to get more volume per body part in over the week. Because like say, if you do chest all day, one day, your first set of exercises might be quality. But then because someone listening to this, I'm assuming you're probably more on the beginner side, which is totally fine. I consider a beginner anyone that's been working out less than 2 years. You're still in the kind of newbie phase. After that first set of chest exercises, that muscle group's probably going to be pretty spent if you did it right? Because you don't have the muscle endurance, and there's nothing wrong with that. But all I'm saying is that you're going to get more benefit by going and doing some legs now, right? And then do it again tomorrow or the following day, like every other day type of thing. So full body workouts that incorporate everything each time are going to save you each time that you work out is going to save you a lot of overall time in the long run. So doing full body workouts is what I'm going to call a hack here. Another quote unquote hack is to have an accountability partner and pre-schedule something with them. So me personally, I use Google Calendar. When I need to get something done, I put it in my Google Calendar and it will get done. Denver and I, we share a Google Calendar. If one of us knows that something needs to get done, we can put it in each other's calendar, and it makes it that much, it heightens the awareness for me. And now I can see in the morning when I wake up, I can check my Google Calendar. I got to do this at this time. If you have your workout on there, it's probably going to get done. And if it doesn't, well, maybe if it's an emergency, that's okay. Just get them next time. Put it in your calendar again. But if it's in there, what you don't want to do is start making excuses, because it's in the calendar. You need to get it done and find a way. Another thing that you can do is just fit daily movement in. This kind of goes back to when I was talking about the time misconception. You don't have to, speaking of the Google Calendar situation, here's what I don't have to do. I don't have to put in an hour and a half of exercise time into my schedule 5 days a week, right? What I could do is put 45 minutes 3 times a week and then go for a walk after breakfast every day. That seems a little bit easier, right? So instead of, scheduling out an hour on the treadmill, just go for a 10-minute walk after breakfast, maybe a 10-minute walk after lunch, 10-minute walk after dinner. I just got 30 minutes of cardio in, right? Stan Efferding taught me that one. There's so many benefits for walking after you eat. And, we're not going to go over all of them now. It's not important to our conversation. But what is important is that we're fitting movement in on a daily basis. Movement should be a part of our lifestyle. When you move better, you feel better. And when you feel better, you do better. And that's the goal here, right? We don't need to do some extensive cardio. We just need to move more often. We need to fit in, my opinion, at least 3 days a week, 30 to 45 minutes of what we call structured exercise. Outside of that structured exercise, movement and overall lifestyle activity needs to elevate. So you can shoot for 8,000 steps a day, 10,000, 12,000, more than what you're doing now is the goal, right? Progress over time. You don't need to make if you work from home. I was talking to someone actually not too long ago. They work from home And they often don't even leave their house. This person that was a client of ours, and other than the days that he comes to the gym to work out, he stays home all day. And he was telling me there's often times I'll get like 400 or 500 steps per day, other than the days that I come here to work out. I was like, dude, we got to get that number up. But I'm not going to give him the goal of 10,000. I'm going to give him the goal of like 4,000, maybe 5. And you can get that done in, a few 10 or 15 minute walks pretty easily, right? So the point is that you don't need to make this big, huge goal. You just need to do something. You need to move forward from where you are now. And that's how this kind of intertwines with the first thing we talked about, that misconception of time. You don't have to have this huge commitment. You just need to do something and move forward with it, right? So those are a few things that I think can help you out. Using full body workouts, it doesn't have to be 5 days a week. Full body workouts, 3 days a week, awesome place to be. Have an accountability partner, someone that you rely on, someone that you can call, someone that if y'all have it in a shared calendar, for example, it's getting done. And then just fit daily movement into your lifestyle. It needs to be a normal thing to move more often. Move better, feel better, live better, right? Dr. B taught me that one. So let's do that. Let's move better, let's feel better, and let's live better. And then lastly, to kind of